Hello, welcome to Chris Collects, and today we're going to do something I haven't done for a couple of years actually, which is a complete collection video. Going to do this in a slightly different way. We're going to go through the steelbook cabinets. We're going to do it all in one video. We're going to go through the steelbook cabinet first. Not everything in there is a steelbook, but we'll go through that cabinet first, followed by the main shelving. And then the little side bit where my Doctor Who Blu-rays primarily live. So yeah, let's get into it. So before we get properly into it, I'm not actually going to pull loads of Blu-rays out, because when I've done it in the past, it's made these videos incredibly long. And also, I'm planning on kind of rejigging my collection a bit, and I might do a bigger video on that. But to begin with, I was just going to give you a little kind of very brief overview of the room. You've got excuse any kind of messy areas. My room is a bit of a work in progress at the moment. I've got a ton of Lego and I've not got enough space for it all. That's the big problem. But here's the steelbook cabinet. At the top, I've got Venom, I've got the Ironmonger, I've got the Infinity Gauntlet, I've got my minifigure cabinet, which I actually need to get more bricks to make more stands to put the minifigures in there. I've got my Lego Cities, so they've got the Palace Cinema, the Daily Bugle, the police station, Assembly Square, the Sanctum Sanctorum, the playset, Avengers Tower. I am going to get the big Avengers Tower. I just don't have any room at the moment. I need to figure all that out. Captain America's shield over there. We've got the Battle and Statue of Liberty there. We've got the 20th anniversary Star Wars minifigures there. Joker Manor, Quinjets. What's it called? What's that Guardian ship called? They had the Milano. The Benatar. That's it, the Benatar. The Falcon. Some kind of miscellaneous Lego. The Mando M1 Starfighter. The Spider-Man Bridge. Got the Piranha Plants. The TIE Fighter. The Robert Pattinson Technic Batmobile there. My broken Han Solo DL-44 blaster. John Wick lying on the Batmobile for some reason. Yeah, so this is the area I was kind of talking about in terms of mess. And then over here, there's some unbuilt Lego, my vinyls, my vinyl player, clothes. But yeah, enough of that. Let's get into the Blu-rays. Oh, actually, one thing I probably should mention is, if I close my door, up top here, we've got some Big Chief Doctor Who figures. We've got the 10th Doctor, 11, 12, Slave 1, and my Reed Mental Institution, Chris Jones does not have donkey brains certificates that one of my friends got me one year. So if you've seen Always Sunny, you'll recognise that. My 12th Doctor not my 12th Doctor, my 14th Doctor cosplays here. There's my photo of me and Matt Smith and my signed 12th Doctor figure, but we'll come back to that section very soon. But here, on the side of the cabinet, we've got some lanyards. My Doctor Who Experience lanyard, my Matt Smith Diamond Pass with the Oppenheimer poster on the back of it. My Disney, my Disney thing is when I did a tour of the Disney offices. Got my Skit training lanyard. That was a free lanyard from Star Wars Celebration. I got the actual lanyard you had to pay for from Star Wars Celebration. I got a Trinity Music College lanyard. Of course, the Walt Disney lanyard. A plain lanyard that's got my MCM Comic Con Saturday pass on it from last year. And then if we open up, at the top we have my Doctor Who The Collection box sets. So we got season 2, season 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24 and 26. And we've got a new one coming out. I keep forgetting which season it is. I want to say it's season 15 or season 16. So Tom Baker season, and it's in between 14 and 17, I believe, which means it has to be 15 or 16. But yeah, then we've got the Doctor Who steelbooks. These is the modern era steelbooks. These are the old Blu-rays. So they don't have the new transfers. But there's season 1, season 2, season 3. Well, I don't know why I'm saying season. Series 4. The David Tennant specials. Series 5, my personal favourite series of Doctor Who. Series 6. Series 7, my personal least favourite series of Doctor Who. Here we go. The 50th anniversary specials. Series 8, an incredibly underrated series of Modern Who. Series 9, the, for some reason, incredibly expensive steelbook. Series 10, my second favourite series of Doctor Who. Series 11. Series 12. Series 13, or Flux. The Jodie Whittaker specials. It's got Eve of the Daleks, Legend of the Sea Devils, and Power of the Doctor. The 60th anniversary specials, that's got Star Beast, Wobbly Yonder, and The Giggle. Blackadder, the complete box set. This is only here because I literally have nowhere else to put it at the moment. The Prestige in an old protector. I need to really look at what's in these old protectors and give them these proper protectors. Interstellar. Tenets, this is a 4K steelbook. I can't remember which place it was from, but yeah. Oppenheimer steelbook. I'm still like debating whether I'm going to open this or not. Like you can't get it, but also that bloody HMV sticker's annoying. So yeah, but it's mainly because you'll see in a minute I've got a Nava Nolan section, so I can't decide if I'm going to open it yet or not. Batman Begins, The Dark Knights, The Dark Knight Rises, that was a HMV exclusive, I believe. And then you're about to think I'm crazy because then I've got Batman Begins, the 4K steelbook. I'm just going to put that one up there now. I've got The Dark Knight 4K steelbook, The Dark Knight Rises 4K steelbook. Believe it or not, I used to have 3 of each film on steelbook. Joker on steelbook there, 4K. Back to the Future Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, all 4K steelbooks. The Indiana Jones films, I've got 1 to 4. I don't really plan on getting 5. I found it so dull. But Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I never thought in a million years I'd say this is better than the most recent Indiana Jones film. Never would have thought it, but there we go. But yeah, I love the artwork on those steelbooks. Way, way better than the first release of them. And then I've got all the Star Wars steelbooks. These were great to get. Yeah, and I just haven't opened them because I haven't had any real reason. But I love the poster artwork. So there's the Phantom Menace. This is getting a theatrical re-release soon for the 25th anniversary of it. Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. Why they use that poster, I'll never know. I've actually got 2 of these because they sent a replacement case because there was a problem with this one, but I can't remember for the life of me what the problem is because they look identical. But at least it means I can see what was on the back of episode 5, which was Yoda. Then I've got Return of the Jedi, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, Rogue One, Solo. I actually got rid of all my other Star Wars steelbooks. I had The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. I had the really nice Death Trooper Rogue One, steelbook, but it's space. And I've got this one, so I just didn't need it. Now I've got Halloween. This is the 25th anniversary steelbook. I want to get a 4K steelbook, but this is a really nice steelbook. It's got a nice image of Michael on the back. Then we got the Halloween trilogy steelbook set. These are gorgeous. These are absolutely stunning steelbooks. Shame about those two films, but yeah, there we go. Then we got Iron Man. This is Play.com exclusive. That's, if anyone remembers Play.com. The Incredible Hulk. This is the Universal 100th anniversary steelbook. Iron Man 2 is the Mondo steelbook. Crammed in there. That's for the HMV one. Captain America First Avenger, that's HMV. Avengers Assemble, that's HMV. Most of these are just regular Blu-ray. Iron Man 3 with the lenticular. For the Dark World with lenticular. Captain America the Winter Soldier with lenticular. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Avengers Age of Ultron. Ant-Man. Captain America Civil War. Doctor Strange. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Spider-Man Homecoming. Thor Ragnarok. Black Panther. Avengers Infinity War. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Captain Marvel there. And then if we just move these over, we've got Avengers Endgame. Spider-Man Far From Home. Love the artwork on the front of that. I think that was really cool. Black Widow. Shang-Chi. Spider-Man No Way Home. Again, love the artwork on this one. And Thor Love and Thunder. I did actually have Doctor Strange. I traded Doctor Strange because I think I'm going to stop getting the Marvel Steelbooks now. Especially because my love for the MCU is not what it used to be. And yeah, it just feels a bit pointless trying to collect them all now. Especially now that the standard Steelbook price is $34.99, which is just utterly ridiculous to me. I can't buy everything that comes out. I'm quite behind on a lot of the Steelbooks, so I think I'm going to sell Black Widow. I'm going to keep No Way Home. It's the only one that I'm definitely going to keep. Because I love the Spider-Man films. Shang-Chi I want to keep because I like that one as well. But Thor, Love and Thunder and Black Widow I'm just not that bothered about, to be honest. And then last but not least, we've got House of the Dragon. This is the Steelbook set. And that is the Steelbook cabinet. I have reduced the amount of Steelbooks I have. Oh, I don't think I showed... I just realised, I don't think I showed this. If I did, I apologise if I didn't, but Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I've reduced a lot of the Steelbooks I own. I made some really tough decisions. I was just getting to a point where there was just too many Steelbooks in my collection. And I had to make a change. So it was nice to kind of, force myself to sell on the ones I don't want. But yeah, let's get on to the main section. This massive IKEA shelving thing. On top, we've got Bidoof, got Waluigi. You have to excuse the mess behind these shelves. The behind part needs a bit of work. This is the Mandalorian Luke Skywalker set. And here we have the kind of the main section. So at the moment I've got it divided up into sections. What I'm thinking of doing is going back to a system that I used to have where the only sections I had were Nolan, MCU, Emma Stone and DC, and then I was going to have everything else in alphabetical order. At the moment I don't have that. I have this new system that I tried out with these labels, but it just doesn't always seem to line up. I've got Nolan, MCU, Emma Stone, DC animated, DC action, drama, boutique, music, family, comedy, although family's there, but all the family stuff is over there now. So yeah, that's what I mean. And then comedy, sci-fi, fantasy somewhere. And we got horror and seasonal. But yeah, I'm thinking of just going back to having the rest of it be in alphabetical order, because as nice of an idea as it is, once I start getting more and the sections start becoming muddled, it's a bit difficult. And what I'm going to do with the ones that the sections that I am going to keep, I'm going to try to keep them to kind of one contained bit, which I think is doable. So yeah, so that's the what I'm planning to do. But like I said, that's going to be for another video. But let's get into the Blu-rays themselves. So I've got Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. These are the 4K media books. Those are lovely, lovely, lovely releases. Following from 101 Films, Tenet on 4K standard edition. So that's where I'm kind of thinking I should probably get a standard edition of Oppenheimer, but also that sticker's annoying, so don't know what I'm going to do there. Inception, this is actually the 4K Blu-ray, but I've kept the lenticular Blu-ray slipcover because I love that slipcover. Interstellar, I'm thinking of getting a custom slipcover for this. But I do have the Blu-ray digibook for Interstellar, and I do also have the Blu-ray digibook for Dunkirk. Need to get that one on 4K though. I didn't even show Memento, did I? Skipped over Memento. There's Memento. I have actually just managed to secure the 101 Films Memento Steelbook. I'm now not sure, again, similar thing. I was thinking of opening that one, but then at the same time, do I need to upgrade this one? And I have no idea really. I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe just keep it as it is. It's an older Blu-ray. But yeah, that one was quite hard for me to find when I got it. And then we've got the MCU, and these are all in the Phase slipcovers. These slipcovers were the bane of my life for weeks and months and years, and then I eventually managed to get all of them, which was such an incredible feeling. But yeah, we got Iron Man. It was this one that was doing my head, in Incredible Hulk, and then out of nowhere I saw it in a HMV for $9.99, and I was like, I don't care anymore, I'm buying it. Got Iron Man 2, 4, Captain America the First Avenger, Avengers Assemble, Iron Man 3, so that's Phase 1 there. Really weirdly, 2 of them are silver and the rest are gold. I don't really know what the thought process was behind that, but hey ho, I just like that they say the phases on it. Phase 2, Iron Man 3, For the Dark World, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, and then we get into Phase 3, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Endgame, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and Avengers Endgame. So I've got phases 1 to 3. I have seen some of the newer films get these slipcover treatment. However, not all of them, and it's really frustrating. If they all did it, I actually would have kept this going. But because they don't all do it, I think I'm just going to leave it as Phase 1 to 3. The real strength of the MCU. Yeah, I do want to upgrade some of them to 4K, mainly the Avengers films, which I will either just end up getting and double dipping and just getting them on 4K. But what I'm trying to do is find the 4Ks with the matching slipcovers. So that's for Avengers Assemble, Age of Ultron, which is there, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. So yeah, so then I have upgraded my Spider-Man 4Ks, but you'll see that I've still got the Spider-Man Homecoming Blu-ray, and that is purely for the slipcover aesthetic. But yeah, I've got Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home with a custom slipcover, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, Spider-Man Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with a custom slipcover, Deadpool 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I want to get these on 4K, but I love those red cases, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Logan on 4K. This is a HMV exclusive edition. Oh, these are packed in tight. X-Men First Class. X-Men, Days of Future Past, the Road Cuts. So that's all the Marvel section. It's quite modest, actually. The DC section's bigger, but that's mainly because of the animated stuff. I don't have any animated Marvel things. Although I'm not a big fan of the animated Marvel films, but I like the DC ones. So we've got the Emma Stone section here. Don't know if I've said it before on the channel. I'm a big Emma Stone fan. So I basically have every movie she's ever been in her own little section here. Starting off with Superbad. These are in order of release as well, by the way. Superbad, The House Bunny, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. That one she only has a cameo in, but, you know, she's in it. Paperman. This is a German release, I believe, or a Dutch release. We don't have a Blu-ray of this film. It's called, also in some places, it's called Unlikely Hero. But that's got Ryan Reynolds in it as well. Quite an underrated film, I think. It's quite funny. Zombieland on 4K. Zombieland Double Tap on 4K. Marmaduke. Easy A. That is the, like, first film I saw Emma Stone in. That made me go, I just adore this actress. Friends with Benefits, again, cameo role, but she's in it. Crazy Stupid Love, that was the second Emma Stone film I saw, which kind of confirmed that I really like Emma Stone films. The Help, that's a great film. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 film collection on 4K. Movie 43, that is a god-awful movie, but sometimes you have to own awful movies to complete collections. Gangster Squad, I think that's a bit of an underrated gem. I know it kind of got affected by the Dark Knight Rises cinema shootings, and they had to cut some stuff out of the movie. But I think that movie's better than people give it credit for. The Croods, I've never seen it. The Croods 2: A New Age, again, I've never seen it. Magic in the Moonlight. Birdman, great film, Birdman. Irrational Man, that's not an English release. I can't remember where that's from. Aloha, that's a bit of an underrated rom-com. I like Aloha. La La Land on 4K as well. Battle of the Sexes, I was surprised this didn't get a UK release. I really thought it'd get a UK Blu-ray release, but it didn't. The Favourites, that is by the director of her new film Poor Things, which I will of course be picking up when it comes out. Hopefully that'll have a 4K. Cruella on 4K, and then we go into DC animated, and to start it off we have Batman Beyond, and we have Batman the complete animated series. So we've got both of those box sets, and then we've got Batman the 5 film collection. This has Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, Batman Bad Blood, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Gotham Knight, and Batman Year 1 on it. Now this is going to be a pain to get back in, isn't it? Oh, no, that was pretty smooth. Batman Ninja, that's a HMV exclusive version. Didn't get it from HMV though, got it from CEX. Son of Batman. I'm going to stop doing this, I think. Batman and Robin. It's proving to be a bit annoying, this. Batman Hush. Batman and Harley Quinn. The slipcover's really battered. I need to try and find a new one. Batman Mask of the Phantasm on 4K. Batman the Killing Joke. This could have been a very good short animated film, but they had to add to it. I just don't know why. I saw it in cinema. I'm wearing the t-shirt I got when I saw it as well, actually. But yeah, it could have been amazing, but they kind of ruined it. Batman Death in the Family. That's the interactive one, which is fine. Batman Return of the Dark Knights, Part 1 and Part 2, or The Dark Knight Returns, rather. Batman Soul of the Dragon. Really cool, like 70s Batman story. Batman The Long Halloween Year 1, Part 1 and Part 2. I'm eventually going to get the 4K and will most likely get rid of those. Batman Assault on Arkham. Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. Superman 5 film collection. This has on it Superman Unbound, Superman Doomsday, Superman vs. Elite, Superman Batman Apocalypse, Superman Batman Public Enemies. These like little collection Blu-rays A lot of those animated films don't have UK Blu-ray releases other than in that Batman and that Superman set. That's why I wanted to have both. The Death and Return of Superman. This includes includes 2 animated films put together, and I cannot for the life of me think of it. It's The Death of Superman and Reign of the Supermen. I think I've still got Reign of the Supermen though. Yes, I do. And I think it's just because it has a different title, so it just kind of looks cool on the shelf. Reign of the Supermen. Superman Red Sun. A nice Elseworlds one. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman Bloodlines. Deathstroke. Knights and Dragons. Teen Titans. The Judas Contract. Justice League versus the Teen Titans. Justice League War. Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox. This is an outstanding animated film. Absolutely incredible. Let me just move stuff out on top out of the way. We'll get to that in a moment. Justice League Dark. I need to get Dark Apocalypse. Justice League Gods and Monsters. Justice Society World War II. Legion of Superheroes. My newest one, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 Steelbook. You will also see some steelbooks in the main part of my collection. It's something new that I've started to do to reduce on the amount that is in the steelbook case. So on top of this bit was also Batman, the complete 60s TV show on Blu-ray. It's a massive box. But yep, there's that. And on top of that was this. Which is the Batman Riddler cards. Limited edition 500. Really cool little like collectible sets. The Lego Batman movie on 4K. Batman the movie. Batman on 4K. Batman Returns on 4K. Batman Forever on 4K. Batman and Robin on 4K. I know Batman and Robin's a bad film, but I love to hate it. It's such a fun film to just watch. It's a marvel that film exists. I love those slipcovers though. Then we got The Batman. This is the HMV Steelbook set. I did have the big like Batarang duo set, but I sold it because it just took up too much room. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Here we go. This is where it all falls apart. Come here, Flash. Flash is trying to escape. The Flash on 4K. Joker on 4K. Zack Snyder's Justice League on 4K. Suicide Squad on Blu-ray with a signed Jared Leto Joker playing card. I used to think that was cool, and now I don't really like Jared Leto, so it's a bit pointless. The Suicide Squad on 4K. I still haven't opened this. Probably should. I don't think I'm going to get the standard editions. I should probably just open the steelbook. I've had that in my collection for ages now. I also I like the Birds of Prey film. I think that's the first Margot Robbie Harley Quinn thing that I have actually really liked before the Suicide Squad came out. But yeah, I did not like her in just plain regular Suicide Squad. And I also liked The Flash more than most. Right, so on top of the action section, we've got Casino Royale Deluxe Edition. It's like a fancy 2-disc set thing. And we've also got Bond 50. This was released in 2012, celebrating 5 decades of Bond. And it's this huge, like, box set thing. It's very heavy, very big. Then we got No Time to Die on 4K. I'm going to have to reposition myself. Oh, there we go. Right. 310 to Yuma on Blu-ray. Baby Driver on Blu-ray. The Bullet Train 4K Steelbook that I got for an absolute steal. I should have done that. Django Unchained. Face Off. Love Face Off. Really hope it gets 4K over here soon. I don't know if it's got 4K anywhere, but I need a 4K of that film. Fistful of Dollars. For a few dollars more. And The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And I kind of knew that was going to happen. There we go. I actually got those from CEX, but they're supposed to be the box set versions. They're supposed to be in a box, but I got them individually. Really weird. The Gentleman, I need to upgrade this to 4K. There's a TV show coming to Netflix next month, which looks really good. Gladiator, the 100th anniversary digibook. Gladiator 2 comes out this year, so be interested to see what that's like. The Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards. I would say I need to upgrade this, but everyone says that the 4K transfer for Inglourious Bastards sucks. John Wick 2, John Wick 3, and John Wick 4, all on 4K with slipcovers. Very nice. Can't remember if I ever showed it on this channel, but I managed to get John Wick 1, 2, and 3 for like 60p from CX. I traded a bunch of stuff I didn't want, and I got 4 lovely 4K slipcovers John Wicks in return. Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2, these need a 4K. Kingsman, The Golden Circle, Saving Private Ryan, Sherlock Holmes, the Robert Downey Jr. one, Top Gun, the 2-film collection, True Grit, 12 Years a Slave, 99 Homes. Love this film with Michael Shannon and Andrew Garfield. Sorry about the glare. I didn't think these Blu-rays would be so glary. Argo, American Hustle, The Artist, Bend It Like Beckham, Birth of a Nation, Black Swan, Buried, Brick, Chloe, Casablanca, and Dallas Buyers Club. Just going to reposition myself one more time. Ooh, I am tripping on things. Here we go. Right. The Departed, Drive, The Fabelmans, The Founder, Fight Club, The Fighter, Frost Nixon, Gangs of New York, The Godfather Trilogy, Gone Girl, LA Confidential, The Last King of Scotland, Layer Cake, Lion, Nightcrawler, Now You See Me, Now You See Me 2, 1 Hour Photo, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Pulp Fiction 4K Steelbook, and Reservoir Dogs 4K Steelbook. And that is the whole second row. Right, down here we've got Rush, Schindler's List media book, Silver Linings Playbook, The Social Network, The Taking of Pelham 123, There Will Be Blood, Titanic, the 3D collector's edition. That actually came free with my old Blu-ray player. Titanic on 4K, Trainspotting, and Trainspotting 2. Apparently, there's a Trainspotting 4K, but we don't appear to have it in the UK. So I might need to look into that, because it'd be good to have that on 4K. Valkyrie is what rounds off the drama section, as I call it. So, moving into the boutique label section, we've got Anna and the Apocalypse. This is a second sight release. And we've got Dawn of the Dead 4K, also a second sight release. We've got RoboCop, Arrow, need to get the 4K. Good Time, this is from Curzon Artificial Eye, that's it. As is We Need to Talk About Kevin. Then from Criterion, we've got Night of the Living Dead. That's the back of it. There we go. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and Thelma and Louise 4Ks. From Dogworth, is that what it's called? Yep, Dogworth, Apollo 11 Blu-ray. Need to get the 4K of that. And then we've got Troll, the complete collection. Yeah, that's from Eureka. I'm just gonna slide that one back in. I've got it more for the cult around how bad Troll 2 is, more than anything else. But yeah, that's from Eureka. From Icon, we've got The Road. I don't actually know if Icon is a boutique label. I just don't have any other Blu-rays that are from Icon, so that's why I've put it here. We've got Adult Life Skills with Jodie Whittaker. That's from the Kaleidoscope label. From Signature, I think that's what it's called. Yep, Signature. We've got Peanut Butter Falcon. And then what label is this from? Thunderbird. High Life. Then we get into music. In the music, we've got A Star Is Born, The Beatles, 8 Days a Week, Bohemian Rhapsody, Elvis, Foo Fighters Back and Forth, Good Vibrations, Grease, that looks fantastic on 4K, Hans Zimmer live in Prague. If you like film music, you need to own that Blu-ray. It's an absolutely phenomenal concert. I've seen Hans Zimmer in concert, and he's just a master. Heathers, the musical. In the Heights, Kasabian live at the O2, La La Land, the Blu-ray Steelbook. Got the glare, and that is awful. I like the artwork on that Steelbook. Les Miserables, the media book. Les Miserables, the 4K. Les Miserables, the staged concert. And Les Miserables, the musical event of a lifetime. That's a dreadful cover, actually. But that was the O2 concert. And Miss Saigon, this is just a recording of the stage musical, and it's very, very awesome. We got Marley. Rocket Man, need to get that on 4K. Rock of Ages, Sound City, the Dave Grohl directed documentary. Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Whiplash, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Wizard of Oz, and Queen Rock Montreal and Live Aid. So that's the music section. Then we go into the family section, which starts with Barbie. I'm not entirely sure if this is a family film. I think at times it is, but I don't know where else to put it, to be honest. Coraline with the 3D glasses. That's quite a hard to get hold of release now. E.T. on 4K. Lego Movie 1, Lego Movie 2 on 4K. The Mask. This needs a 4K. It's got an anniversary this year. I think it's its 30th anniversary and still no 4K. We've got The Muppets 2011 and The Muppet Movie. We've got Muppets Most Wanted. The Muppet Great Caper, The Muppet Treasure Island, and the greatest Christmas film ever, The Muppets Christmas Carol. Paddington, that's the first film. Pirates in An Adventure with Scientists. That's quite a good Aardman film, actually. Prince of Egypt on 4K. Super Mario Bros. On 4K. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem on 4K. Then we're going into the comedy. Starting with 500 Days of Summer. 10 Things I Hate About You. 21 and 22 Jump Street. Another Round. This is a fantastic film with Mads Mikkelsen. The Big Lebowski. Media Book. Chef with a red case. Clueless, the big, like, as if edition. I'm going to stop pulling these out because these are, like, really stuck. Dinner for Schmucks, Dodgeball. Love Dodgeball. You could not make that film in today's society. Mrs. Doubtfire, absolute classic. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the Bueller edition. Need to get that on 4K. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Get Him to the Greek, The Heat, Horrible Bosses 2, I Love You Philip Morris, love that film, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Mean Girls, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, great film. National Lampoon's Vacation on 4K, The Nice Guys, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Oh, now we come down to here, which is going to be really hard for me to do, but we got Role Models, 7 Psychopaths, Starter for 10, Ted, and Ted 2, War on Everyone, The Wolf of Wall Street, What We Do in the Shadows, and Up in the Air. Then we've got Jurassic Park, the Ultimate Trilogy tin, Lord of the Rings, the 4K trilogy with the extended and theatrical versions, The Mummy, the Brendan Fraser one on 4K. I'm going to try and get my knee out of shot. We've seen that one. Van Helsing, Avatar, the collector's edition Blu-ray, Blade Runner. This is like a 4K set thing. It's got like every cut of the film. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That's an edition that I cannot for the life of me remember what. It's an anniversary edition Blu-ray. We've got Doctor Who and the Daleks 4K Steelbook. Doctor Who the Dalek Invasion of Earth 21. Is it 21 something AD? 2150 AD. 4K Steelbook. Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is a 4K media book from Germany, I think. Galaxy Quest, Ghostbusters 4K, Looper, Blu-ray, need to get that on 4K. Moon, also need to get that on 4K. Predator on 4K, need to get Predator 2, Predators and the Predator. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, War for the Planet of the Apes. I'm going to get these free on 4K this year because we've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming out. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World on 4K. Star Wars Episode 4, Episode 5, and Episode 6 on 4K. I don't know if I'm going to get the rest of the saga and on standard edition 4K. I've got those 3 because they're like, you know, the classics. But yeah, we've got Terminator 2, the Skynet edition. Obviously, I'm not going to get the 4K for that because the transfer is meant to be dog shit. World War Z, this needs a 4K. I'm sure it has a 4K in some countries, but we don't have one. American Psycho on 4K, Beetlejuice on 4K. I'm really looking forward to Beetlejuice, the sequel. Chronicle, great film that. Exam, still don't really know why I like this film, but there we go. Then we move into the horror section. I know I said we move into the horror section, but the horror section actually starts with American Psycho. This is what I mean by like the sections. They just don't line up after a while. But we've got Fright Night, that's the remake. Halloween, the original. We've got Halloween 2, that's an American Blu-ray. And Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, also an American Blu-ray. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Those are UK Blu-rays. Why do we not have 2 and 3 on Blu-ray in the UK? Who knows? But we also don't have these ones. H2O, The Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and Resurrection. We don't have those on Blu-ray over here either. And the only one I could get that was Region 3 was that triple feature pack. So there we go. Happy Death Day. I need to get Happy Death Day to You. Those have 4K releases. Again, just not in the UK. It's really frustrating. Jaws, the media book. I did have that on 4K once upon a time. I need to get it on 4K again. Psycho on 4K. Ready or Not on Blu-ray. Love that film. We got Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3 on 4K. And Scream 4 on Blu-ray. Hopefully that will get a 4K release this year or next year. And then we got Scream 5 and Scream 6 on 4K. And then last but not least, we've got the seasonal Blu-rays. So we've got How the Grinch Stole Christmas on 4K. Jingle All the Way. Love Actually. This just got a 4K release in America, and we don't have it for some reason, which is bizarre to me because it's a British film. But there you go. The Muppets Christmas Carol standard edition. This is a US Blu-ray. I had no intention on opening it because obviously I've got a Blu-ray of it, but I wanted it to have its own standalone release for some reason. And then we have the Snowman. The Snowman. And down here we've got the Ghost from Ahsoka. So that is the main section. Oh, my legs hurt now. Right, now we're moving over to here. Now here's a bit of a mess because obviously I've got my bass guitars and guitars here. But we do have, right at the very top over here, we got the Batmobile Tumbler at the very far end, Hogwarts, Jurassic Park gate with T-Rex, those two minifigure frame things. We've got the Y-Wing from The Rise of Skywalker and an original trilogy X-Wing. That's Thor's home with K9 in front of it. We've got the TARDIS Lego Ideas set. That's got the 14th Doctor, the 10th Doctor. Those are custom minifigures. It's got the 12th Doctor, the 11th Doctor, and my Doctor from my fan series. This one here, that's me. Then we got Ahsoka Darth Maul having a fight over there. And then we've got the Doctor Who section. So this is series 1 to 4 and the David Tennant specials. Series 5, series 6, series 7. My very special Matt Smith autographed 50th anniversary box set. Series 8, series 9, series 10. Twice Upon a Time, that's actually the 4K, just with the Blu-ray slipcover. Series 11, series 12. That is Revolution of the Daleks. Series 13, Flux. Eve of the Daleks, Legend of the Sea Devils, Power of the Doctor. And then down here, we've got the 60th anniversary specials, the Church on Ruby Road. I actually adore this cover with Ncuti Gatwa on it. Torchwood, series 1 to 3. Torchwood Miracle Day. Then we've got Power of the Daleks. We've got the Faceless Ones, Evil of the Daleks, the Abominable Snowman, Theory from the Deep. That is the Underwater Menace, Spearhead from Space, and the TV movie. I know I'm missing some of the animated Doctor Who Blu-rays. Need to get hold of those. We've got all of Arrow, series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got some Disney Blu-rays over here. Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Cinderella, that's an American release. Bambi, Lady and the Tramp, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, and down here, Mary Poppins. We got Walking Dead. That is season 1 and Fear the Walking Dead. Just rested on top. If I move this base out of the way. We've got season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, season 7, season 8. I kind of stopped watching when Rick left, which is season... trying to think off the top of my head now. Season 9. It's partway through season 9, isn't it? Then we've got Game of Thrones, season 1 and 2, season 3, season 4. There's Fantasia 2000 over there. And then right down here is Game of Thrones season 5, season 6, season 7, season 8. And then right on the very end there, those are 3 American Blu-rays that I own. Moneyball, Saving Mr. Banks, and 4. I think Saving Mr. Banks, from memory, yeah, that's sealed as well. Is Moneyball sealed? No, Moneyball isn't. But those are all region 3. I found those in a charity shop, actually. Well, no, actually, 4 I got in CEX, and they gave me the 2 discs. It was supposed to be a region 3 Blu-ray and a region A DVD, but they actually gave me 2 Blu-ray discs. I have the American Blu-ray disc and the UK Blu-ray disc. Don't know how that happened. But yeah, so that's it. That's the entire Blu-ray collection as it stands in 2024. Like I said, very soon I'm going to be doing a video on rearranging the collection. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I was able to make it a little bit more compact from previous times that I've done this. If you've got any suggestions on how you'd like me to do videos like this in the future, let me know. If you've got any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, anything from my collection you'd like to see, whether it's Lego or vinyls or anything like that, let me know. Yeah, and thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.